What's up, y'all? You know, I'm out here working on the trailer, getting the door and stuff wrapped up. There's a lot of crap going on, and YouTube, Facebook. Well, it started on Facebook. Right after Facebook started, I started some channels that eventually got flagged and they took over. It's called Infidels Are Us. It's still there, I think it is, but somebody else took it over, and I think they changed it around and stuff. But I've been flagged by Facebook over 20 years ago, okay? And that's the reason why YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and all of them keep my views down to a minimum because they flagged me years ago. They don't want people knowing what I know. They don't want the truths that I know getting out. You know what I mean? Turn the air compressor. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do it here in a minute. But yeah, I have been flagged by Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, been erased off all of them at least 5, 6 times. All of them. Okay, because I am a history buff from hell. I have literally had debates with people left and right, and eventually they shut up and go away because everything that they can bitch about or whine about, I can contradict their bitch and whine with truth and fact and in how things have got around to how they are. So that's one of the reasons why that I get hardly any views. The ones that I get the most on are my barbecue views, videos. You know, doing burgers and steaks and stuff like that, working on the grill. I think I could probably need to be doing more of that. So yeah, man, there's a lot of things that are happening that a lot of these young people don't know. They don't understand it. They don't get it. They don't know what all is, happening. They don't. I've been telling everybody, look, the ones that are raised by screens, TV screens, and then phones and tablets and all. They're not like educational cartoons like Bugs Bunny, Donald Duck. Those are educational. I don't give a damn what you say. We knew damn well that you couldn't stick dynamite in somebody's face and light it and all that. And boom, and everybody'd be okay. We knew that wasn't. We knew that wasn't right. We 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 had smarts. We knew damn well that it was just for laughs, and that was it. These kids nowadays, oh my god, oh he's got dynamite in his mouth. Oh no, and he's lighting it. Oh my god, oh what in it? Oh, how did Donald get his beak all the way back around? Little dumb shit like that. The common sense in people nowadays is not so much. Like I said, we've had kids that were raised by screens and stupid ass anime. You get me? And then you've got the mainstream media, and then you've got these mommies that had kids just for a check, and then they just put a phone or something to keep the kids occupied so moms could go do what they wanted, sit on their ass and stare at their phone. Yeah, yeah, well, that's what we're dealing with now. They only believe what they see on those phones, especially the kids. The kids were little, and you set one of these things in front of them, what do you think they're going to trust? You see what I mean? Now they've been raised on it. This is their truth. This phone. We can't get into their head and change them what they've been raised on. You get what I'm saying? Because over in Iran, yeah, seen some bootleg video to where they are literally standing out in the hallway chanting death to America and death to Israel with a fist in the air. And all these kids are little. I mean, little, like this, and you see them just like this all the way down the hallway on both sides of the hall. They say their prayers and stuff, and then they go into the schools to say for their day. That's what we're having to deal with over there. Look back at the Islamic Revolution back in '77, I think it was. Yeah, I was alive and I was there and I seen all kind. I wasn't there, but I was here and I know what was going on in our country and all that. Like I said, I've been a history buff ever since. Yes, I was about 12 years old, very very young age. So Iran, they don't want you knowing all this stuff on our news and everything like what I know. So there's a lot of things that kind of work around and all to where people don't want you knowing some things because the mainstream media is all owned by just a few people. MSNBC and CNN and CBS and all those were all, every single one of them were networks created by the government. Yeah. So it's been propagandized all this time. Obama even made it legal for our news to lie and propagandize to us. And that's the kind of things that I was telling. And Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and all the mainstream media didn't want everybody knowing that. They don't want all the gays over here knowing that they are voting for people that will let other people into our country that don't like gays, that will take them up on the tallest building and throw them off. They don't got wings. They can't fly. So guess what? Yeah, go find out, man. Everybody thinks that I'm lying or what, thinking it's just bullshit. Okay, you're going to find out. Because if the Islamists ever take any kind of a power, you're going to find out. Yeah. I'm going to be one of the first ones that they come for. Party time. Yep. Party time. Best believe that. So, I've been flagged a long time ago because they don't want America to know that there are good, strong men in this country that ain't all soy boyed up and Starbucks coffeeed up and all that, skinny jeans and no socks, yeah, no. Boots, baby. Boots. Every day, Jack. Boots. Like men. Sick, man. That all the guys are more worried about their shoes and their phones and their hair than the girls are. Soy boy little. They're just mad because their daddy wanted a son. So, yep, y'all see it. I got stuff to do. Later.